Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 295 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Put my coffee down. We're going to be talking about, of course, physical health and well-being this whole month. And today's topic is our physical lifeline. What the heck's a lifeline? We've done this. If you've been with me for a while, we've done this every month this year. We've worked on our personal lifeline, right? From the year we were born, yes, 1960, to beyond this year, 2025. Now you can see I've used this one since 2020, and I added all the years since then that I've done an annual challenge, because this is such a powerful tool for self-reflection, for helping us to understand the interactions and the relationships between different things that happen to us, different experiences, different thoughts, different beliefs, different events in our life or in the lives of people close to us, and the impact they have on each of the different life framework areas for us. So today, what are we going to do? We are going to plot on our lifeline, and I actually have a big presentation board that I do this on now, because this doesn't serve me very well, but I can't hold my big presentation board up for you. So I just shared a little one that I created in 2020. And it starts with the year we're born. Then we put big events, milestones, things that have happened, things that come up. I'm adding to mine all the time because I think of something that I've totally forgotten about or stuffed down in my subconscious that I didn't want to think about. And I add that to my graph. And then I ask myself, well, how does it impact me physically? I don't know about you, but stress, doubt, worry, fear, negative emotions physically impact me in a negative way. And so I noticed that on key events in my lifetime, I've come to see that pattern. And so guess what happens? If something stressful or a big event is happening in my life, I plan for it ahead of time, and I do some things to strategize and make sure it's not going to have a negative impact on me. So what are we doing today? We are going to take our lifeline exercise out if we've already done it. Otherwise, we're going to start our own. Remember, these are just like the timelines we had in history class in school, when they'd say, here are the big things, the big events leading up to World War II or World War I or some other thing, end of a civilization or something. And they would plot the important points. We're doing the same thing, but with our life. And what is more important than your life and my life? Nothing. That's the most important thing to us, right? We create our own life and our own reality based on our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, and our actions. And all of those are impacted by every experience we've ever had. Those that we remember and even those that we don't remember are always impacting us, at least on a subconscious level. And what is our subconscious always trying to do? Keep us safe. Guess what? It decides what safe is, and it will overcompensate for imagined threats just as much as it does for actual threats. And we need to, depending on if we're trying to step out of our comfort zone and do something different or have an impact on the world or create something in our life or learn and grow, our subconscious is going to try to sabotage us sometimes because it doesn't want us to. Like if I say I want to lose 25 pounds by the end of the year, or 20 pounds by the end of the year, my subconscious, guess what? It's already gone to work saying, no, you don't really want to do that. It's the holidays. It's making all kinds of excuses. It's up to me to shut that down and say, no, I really want to do this for my health. So please be quiet. Thank you for trying to keep me safe, but that will not keep me safe. An extra 25 pounds does not keep me safe. You know, that's one of those, it's really interesting when we start looking at our beliefs. It's one of those false beliefs. Somehow I had linked in that having a little bit of extra weight on my body kept me safe. And maybe it was because I've had health challenges in the past, and when I was skinnier, they had a bigger negative impact on me personally than when I had a little bit of extra weight on me. And so I don't know where that linked in. I don't know where I got that, but that is a belief that I had to eliminate and replace with, I can be at my ideal healthy weight, and no matter what happens to me, I will be fine. Things like that. So today, what are we doing? We are plotting and planning our impact, positive or negative, on our physical area and aspects of our life and things that have happened to us in our life. What has the impact of that been on our physical health and well-being? When I got sick in my 20s, guess what? My physical health and well-being plummeted. When I had a sudden cardiac arrest, boom, dead. My physical health and well-being definitely plummeted. It went down below zero. I mean, zero is supposed to be like flatline. Well, that would be definitely flatline, right? All gone. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. If you have any questions about this, hit me up and ask. Obviously, I think this is a great exercise. I've been doing it for years and years and years, and sharing it for years. I've been sharing it since 2020. I've been doing it not religiously. I always had a timeline, but I didn't keep it up every year like I do now with the annual challenge. And I think it helps. I really think it helps. All right. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Have fun with this. This is a good activity to understand ourselves better. And remember, we're doing it without judgment, without beating ourselves up. We're just saying, all right, this happened, and this is what I did, and this is what I said, and this is how I felt. Now, being 10 years later, how do I feel about that? Does it really have the same emotional impact and effect on me? If it does, maybe that's something I need to work on. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow.